woosah. And that palo santo helps me to woosah. Woosah, woosah, woosah. Relax, relax, my friend. You got to relax, my friend. Got to breathe deep, my friend.
I'm highly thankful. I'm thankful today. I feel good today. Today is the day that I step out of my shell and I recognize that I'm great. Today is a beautiful day.
Your mind has to be able to say, yo, listen, I'm gonna stick to it no matter what. I'm gonna keep on pushing it out. I'm gonna be consistent with it. And the more I'm consistent, the more I'm gonna see results that I wanna experience. I'm gonna just put the effort in on a daily basis. Just put the effort in. The idea is to put the effort in on a daily basis and not worry about, not worry about like, what's the results of it? Like, when is it happening? If you want something, right? If you want something, you just gotta get into the habit of doing the thing, right? Most times, sometimes people are saying like, oh, I want something, but it's like, oh, well, I put in a little effort in, let me pick up the seed. Let me take the seed out the dirt to see if it sprouted. The roots started to sprout yet. And that's not what you're supposed to do. The thing is, if you love something, if you love doing it, just fall in love with the habit of doing it. And eventually it's gonna grow legs. But you gotta fall in love with it. You gotta fall in love with what you do. You have to do it to the point. A lot of times people are looking for the immediate compensation, and that's why most times people don't get into gear and they don't get moving. The car never gets into drive because it's like, well, I need to see results immediately or I gotta stop. Nah, just do whatever you do and do it consistently and just do it to fall in love with it. You gotta fall in love with what you do. You have to fall in love with it on a daily basis, like love on it every single day. That's gonna give you your breakthrough. The breakthrough is in you being consistent with it. The breakthrough is you just like rocking with it on a daily basis. Because when you put too much pressure on yourself, like, oh, it has to be this, it has to be that. Don't put all that goddamn pressure on you, man. You don't need all that pressure. You just want to paint the canvas. Whatever you do, like whatever your gift is, do the gift. Just do the gift. Just do it. Just, even with me, right? I was coaching people for free. Then I realized like, okay, we can't do that. But we got to charge something. Then I was charging like $65. I had this one girl that was coming to pay me $65 every Sunday. Every Sunday she wanted 60. She gave me $65, and I needed that $65 at the time. I needed that because I was transitioning, and I was like, oh shoot, man, this is helping me out. This is making me believe. This is letting me know that I'm going in the right direction. So I just got into the habit of coaching, just like whatever it is. Like I'm not beating myself up about it. I'm not having these expectations that's like, oh, I have to be able to do this, I have to do that. And if I'm not doing that, then I'm not moving forward and I'm gonna put it down. You don't want to have an expiration date. People say, well, you want to try it until like you have a date where like, you do it until this, and if it doesn't work until this, then you move on to something else. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. If it's something that you love to do, do that thing. Do it, because people are going to feel your energy. People are going to be able to recognize who you are. They're going to see your joy in it. And eventually that becomes contagious. So that's why you just focus on doing what makes you happy, doing what you love to do. And don't give yourself so much like pressure on like it has to turn out like this way. Just fall in love with it to the point where when you're doing it, you're able to be in and operate in a different zone. You're able to like find yourself in a different way. You're able to free yourself. And the more you're able to free yourself when you're doing what you love to do, it will grow legs. You can't automatically look for like this automatic return. You can't have this mindset like, it got to turn over immediately. I'm out there like, relax, bro. Like, just chill. Like, just do the thing. Don't give it too much expectations. It's like if you have a baby, right? And you like, the baby got to be walking by 4 months, got to be talking full sentences by 8 months, and it has to be riding a bike by 13 months. I mean, come on. You wouldn't do that with your baby, right? So don't do that with your dreams. Don't do that with your vision, because you're going to go up and down. You're going to have these moments where you're not understanding what's happening, or you feel like you're not getting a breakthrough. But keep in mind, right? Like a duck may look like it's gliding on a pond, right? But if you look under the water, you'll see the legs moving like this, right? So sometimes like it's not what you see. Like your energy may be pushing forward with your gift and pushing forward with something that you love to do, but you may not be seeing like the movement you want to see. But you just have to remember, like sometimes things is just happening on the invisible side. Like there's energies that's being moved around you where you may not even be conscious of. But as long as you just stay in that work, eventually you'll get to your destination. Eventually that duck is going to get to the other side of the pond, or it's going to get to wherever it's going, right? And you're going to get there, but sometimes you're not going to be able to see, because it's about the work. It's about you falling in love with the work. And sometimes your sprout or that energy comes from, or that breakthrough comes from a place where you don't even expect it. That's why you just have to stay consistent. And just do it without any expectations. You can have goals, but don't beat yourself up. Don't be like, it has to be like this, it has to be like this. Because then that introduces pressure, and then that also introduces frustration. And so now you're adding a level of energy to something that should be feeling good. You're adding a level of like, with it. And you don't need to do that, especially when you're in a creative space. Because anything that's like choking your creativity is going to make you stop. And so just be mindful to keep going with whatever you're doing. Just be mindful to like give yourself 100% to whatever you love to do. Give yourself over to it. Just be like, I'm just giving, like me right now, right? I'm just giving in. I didn't even have an idea of what I was going to speak of, but it just came to me. I just say, I'm going to turn the camera on and I'm just going to record. And I'm doing this for 60 days. It just may be 160 days or 360 days. It could be 61 days. I don't know what it is, but I did make a goal to do it for 60 days. I'm like, I'm going to just do it for 60 days. I'm going to just get in front of the camera for 60 days. That's it. Every day, I'm going to get in front of the camera. I'm not going to have any expectations. I'm just going to record every day, and I'm going to upload it. Record, upload, record, upload, record, upload. And just finding my groove with it. Like before, like I used to be like, oh man, I got to speak on this. I got to do this. I got to do that. Blah, blah. I got this going. I got this going. I got that. They don't need all of that. Just do it. Just do it. Just be in the moment. Don't give yourself pressure. You don't need the pressure. Tap into your kid-like energy again and just be free. Just do it to have fun with it. Just do it to feel free. And eventually it's going to grow legs, and it's going to take off and do a whole lot more than you can expect it to do. But it takes you allowing yourself to be free in the moment and let go and give in to the energy. And when the energy takes over, eventually you're going to see the growth you're looking for. But you have to be free enough to allow yourself to just be in the moment and give and flow. Be childlike again. Remind yourself who you are.
I'm highly thankful. I'm thankful today. I feel good today. Today is the day that I step out of my shell and I recognize that I'm great. Today is a beautiful day.